You just heard Joy Crooks featuring Vince Staples with Past the Salt, and Missy Elliott with Work It. Now, in truth, I'm an albums guy. I love consuming an entire project and listening to each track within the context of the entire work. So the Album of the Year category is perhaps the most important one to me and is often viewed as the biggest category within the general field. There are some pretty obvious picks in there like Cowboy Carter by Beyonce, Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish, which I actually think is going to take the gold, Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter, Brat by Charlie XCX, and The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess by Chappell Roan. Then we've got some baffling nominations like Tortured Poets Department by Taylor Swift, which is easily one of her weakest efforts to date, Jessie Volume 4 by Jacob Collier, who had somewhat of a love-hate relationship with the fans and critics for, despite all his musical talent and knowledge, being too show-offy and pretentious in his musical compositions. That's really neither here nor there for me because I haven't listened to much of his stuff, but I can see where they're coming from because I feel that way about a number of bands myself. And then the big one, New Blue Sun by Andre 3000, perhaps the most oddball of oddball picks, but one I can't even really be mad at. I don't think anyone in their right mind would have expected this album, of all albums, to receive a Grammy nomination for Album of the Freaking Year. It's a great album, don't get me wrong, and I love Three Stacks to death, but this feels like one of those picks the Grammys choose in order to appear more legit, but they hardly ever actually win. And when they do win, there's usually another album that has a general consensus of being more deserving, often by an artist of color, but we won't get into that now. I don't have a particular project in this category that I want to win above any others. I think most of them are great records, but the Grammys absolutely love Billie Eilish, and I think they'll lean more towards her in this case, hence why I think her record will win, so we'll just have to see. Now, coming up is one from a UK-based indie pop project that released their album Bugs Forever the other week. The band is called Gumshoes, and the song is called Alexandria. After that, you'll hear one from Cherry Glazerr that comes from their 2019 project Stuffed and Ready with the song Stupid Fish.